Bro, can you believe that half of the year has already gone away? It seems like it was yesterday that we were freaking out with the end of Jujutsu Kaisen, and now there is already a flood of new anime stealing the scene. 2025 is being one of those years that make us remember, because being an otaku is a lifestyle and not a hobby. And look, this year Japan did not save on hype. We had everything. Action, romance, drama, comedy, and even some titles so crazy that you ask yourself if the screenwriter was sleeping, right? So get ready, grab your instant noodles, adjust a headphone, and let's go to the top best animes of the year. Until now, it's only hits. In 10th place, Bleach: The Thousand Year Blood War. Bankai! Brother, yes. The shout that marked a generation and came back with everything, and this time with historical weight. Bleach: The Thousand Year Blood War is not only a return of a classic, it's the proof that some legends never die, they just get more stylish. After more than a decade of waiting, the final war between the Soul Society and the Quincy Empire delivered everything that fans dreamed. Colossal fights, absurd powers, legendary characters returning in glory, and an animation worthy of cinema. Each Bankai is treated like an explosion of visuals, with colors, effects, and hair-raising impact. Studio Pierrot surpassed itself. It's a love letter for the old ones, and an invitation for the new ones. The soundtrack mixes epic orchestras with gothic choirs, leaving each battle with a face of divine ritual. And Ichigo, bro, the guy carries the weight of 20 years of history on his shoulders and still manages to look angrier than ever. But the best is the end of Era Vibe. Each episode carries a feeling of last act, a mixture of nostalgia and grandeur that makes us remember why Bleach was and continues being one of the three pillars of shonen anime. It's pure emotion for those who were listening to number one while Ichigo went after another impossible villain. The Blood War would take back the glory, the longing, and the king returning to his throne. So yes, this arc is not only a continuation, it's a celebration. A thank you for those who waited and believed and still shout Bankai from time to time in the shower. Bleach came back to show that time can pass, but the soul of a legendary shonen never gets old. In 9th place, Sakamoto Days. This anime is simply a delirium of creativity. Imagine a legendary ex-assassin who decides to drop everything to become a middle-aged man owner of a grocery store. But guess what? Being an ex-hitman is not like retiring and planting lettuce, right? Between selling snacks and taking care of his dad belly, Sakamoto still needs to deal with a bunch of people from the past who insist on turning his store into a battlefield. And bro, the action scenes are a class. No magic, no cliche, it's creative hand-to-hand fighting, well choreographed, and with a touch of comedy that makes you laugh even in the middle of the beating. It's like if One Punch Man had decided to work in the little market on the corner, you know, right? And the best, the anime knows what it is. It doesn't try to be the new Solo Leveling. It creates its own vibe, with style, rhythm, and charisma. If you like action with humor and charismatic characters, Sakamoto Days is that kind of anime that you start with no expectation and finish addicted. In 8th place, Secrets: The Silent Witch. Now from the chaos of bullets to a Shire's spell. Secrets: Silent Witch is one of those animes that grab you by the heart. The protagonist, Monica, is simply the most powerful mage of the bunch, but there's a small detail. She's super shy, like level, I prefer to fight with a dragon than talk with someone, really antisocial. And then comes the plot twist. Instead of going out destroying monsters, she goes to an academy to protect the prince, without letting anyone discover who she really is. Then the anime becomes a perfect mix of slice of life, magic, and self-acceptance. But what shines the most here is Monica. She's cute without being forced, powerful without being arrogant, insecure in a way that we identify too much. The animation is beautiful, like movie quality, and the soundtrack, bro, makes you want to close your eyes and live in that world for a little while. And the crazy thing? Almost no one is talking about this anime. It's the typical hidden treasure of the season. If you like something light, magical, and with a charismatic protagonist, Secret Silent Witch is that anime that you will want to protect just like her prince. In 7th place, Tilt Hero X. Imagine a world where being a hero is literally a popularity game. Welcome to Toe Hero X, the anime where saving the world depends on your number of followers. Here, heroes gain power according to how much the public likes them. That is, the more famous you are, the stronger you get. Basically, it's as if Instagram had become the new power system of animes. And bro, the result of this is simply insane. The fights are cinematic, the ideas are creative, and the anime changes art style in the middle of the fight. Like, each hero has their own design with completely different visuals. It's a surreal visual experience. But what surprises most is how the anime manages to be light and deep at the same time. Behind the jokes about fame and likes, it throws a very sharp critique about ego, vanity, and what really means to be a hero.
And since it's an anthology, each episode brings a new story, so it never gets repetitive. Toe Hero X is that kind of anime that you put to watch one episode, and when you realize it's already 3 in the morning and you're thinking about opening an account to measure your own popularity level. A different, dynamic, and full of style show, perfect for those who want to see something fresh in the middle of so much cliché.
In 6th place, Fragrant Flower Blooms with Dignity. Okay, now it's time to breathe a little and enter in warm heart mode. Fragrant Flower Blooms with Dignity seems at first sight just another school romance. Tall, outgoing boy meets the shy girl from the library, right? But don't be fooled. Bro, this anime is an emotional punch disguised as a cute story. Waguri is the protagonist, different from any character that the genre has presented in the last years. She's kind, down to earth, and written with so much care that she seems like a real person. It doesn't have that forced drama nor unnecessary love triangle. It's all natural, beautiful, and makes you remember why we fall in love with simple stories. And the coolest thing? The relationship between the two protagonists grows in an organic way without appealing to cliches. It's that kind of romance that makes you smile without noticing. Like, remember when Blue Box started? So it's that kind of vibe, only even more sincere. The animation is soft, the colors are welcoming, and the soundtrack, bro, seems made to melt the heart of lonely otakus. If you like a well-written anime romance, that one that makes you sigh and believe in love again, Fragrant Flowers Bloom with Dignity is the title of the season.
In 5th place, Solo Leveling. And here, my friend, the hype simply explodes. Solo Leveling, that anime that everyone was waiting for. It delivered everything. Our boy Jinwoo starts as the weakest hunter of all, like almost died in the tutorial level. But when he finally gets his system, starts to level up, the guy becomes a monster. It's literally the anime of the guy who just wanted to farm XP and ended up becoming a god by accident. And the best part? The anime doesn't even try to pretend it's deep. It knows that it's a pure power fantasy and goes all the way with it. Every episode is a new boss, a new transformation, and a soundtrack that seems to say, prepare the hype because Jinwoo is gonna solo everyone. The fight animations are absurd. The use of shadows is cinematic, and the charisma of the protagonist makes everything flow. It's that kind of anime you show to your friend who never saw anything Japanese, and the guy leaves saying, bro, where do I sign to watch more of this? And like that, it's safe to say Solo Leveling is the new mark of modern action. Even without a super complex story, it delivers what it promises: adrenaline, power, and style. Perfect for those who just want to see monsters exploding and characters getting buff after buff.
In 4th place, Dandadan. And now get ready to lose your mind, because Dandadan is that anime that looks like the author mixed aliens, ghosts, comedy, action in a pot, stirred everything, laughed, and said, perfect, send to the studio. It's the kind of story that starts with, this doesn't make any sense, and ends with, this is genius. The anime mixes everything crazy: abductions, curses, spiritual punches, chases, and even romance. And somehow everything works. I don't know how, but it works. The rhythm is frenetic, the animation is absurd. Seriously, it looks like a movie. Each episode is a festival of creativity. The characters are hilarious, charismatic, and have a heart that shines behind all the craziness. And when the anime decides to get serious, bro, it delivers real emotion. The soundtrack, the use of colors, and the humor are perfect. And the best part? Dandadan never lets you get bored. It's like if Mob Psycho, Chainsaw Man, and JoJo had a hyperactive and stylish child. Dude, no exaggeration. Dandadan is one of the most unique experiences that anime has brought in recent years. If you want to see something out of the curve that makes you laugh and freak out at the same time, put Dandadan at the top of the list. This anime is a roller coaster of pure creative chaos. In 3rd place, Apothecary Diaries. And now we take a break from the chaos to enter a world full of mystery, poison, intrigues, and Imperials. The Apothecary Diaries is that kind of anime that hypnotizes you from the first episode to the last. The protagonist, Mao Mao, is a genius of medicine with sarcasm that makes you want to clap every time she talks. The setting is beautiful. Palaces full of luxury, imperial courts, and a bunch of secrets hidden between the corridors. But what really shines is Mao Mao's brain. Each episode, she unravels mysteries and poisonings with a mix of intelligence and irony that is simply addictive. And of course, her relationship with Jinshi is pure gold. The chemistry between the two is that type that doesn't need a kiss to work. It's looks, teasing, and mutual respect. Besides that, the anime is a visual work of art. The colors, the costumes, and the soundtrack make everything look like a moving painting. The Apothecary Diaries is a perfect mix of mystery, drama, charm, and historical touch. It's the kind of anime that makes you feel intelligent just by watching. If you like stories with strong characters and enigmas, and a protagonist who steals the scene with a glance, there's no way to leave this one out.
In second place, Lord of Mysteries. If you like dark stories with secrets, cults, and the vibe kind of Sherlock Holmes in hell, Lord of Mysteries will hold you from the first to the last second. This anime is a deep dive into a mysterious world full of secret societies, ancient powers, and that kind of suspense that makes you think all the time, did I really not understand what happened, or was I tricked on purpose? The plot is dense but addictive. Each episode throws you deeper into this gothic and elegant universe, and the animation is simply absurd. Each frame looks like a painting with stained glass shadows and environments that breathe mystery. And the protagonist is an enigmatic genius who is always 2 steps ahead of everyone, but you never know what he really wants. It's the kind of character that makes you obsessed trying to figure out what's going on in his head. And to make it even better, the studio already confirmed 6 seasons and the movie. That shows how big the project is and how much the public bought the idea. Lord of Mysteries is dark fantasy at maximum level, with the right to rituals, enigmas, and an atmosphere that looks like a mix of Full Metal Alchemist with Made in Abyss, only more adult and full of twists. If you like an anime that makes you pause to think and rewatch scenes to understand the clues, this one is mandatory. It's the kind of work that doesn't only entertain, it sucks you inside the mystery. Without a doubt, one of the most ambitious and artistically impressive animes of the year.
In first place, Takopi's Original Sin. And at the top, we have the anime that destroyed hearts, minds, and theories. Takopi's Original Sin, bro, this one is simply different from anything you've ever seen. You start the first episode thinking it's going to be a cute story, a pink alien, all sweet, that comes down to Earth to help a sad little girl. Looks like Doraemon 2.0, right? But the truth is that Takopi's Original Sin is an emotional punch disguised as a cute anime. Every minute you realize that behind that smiling face, there is a brutal portrait of pain, guilt, and human trauma. That Takopi is pure heart, but completely innocent, and his attempts to help only end up making everything worse. It's a spiral of sadness, a mixture of innocence and despair that makes us reflect about childhood, empathy, and what really means to do good. And the most incredible thing, there are only 6 episodes, short, direct, and devastating. Each scene is a punch in the stomach, each dialogue is loaded with meaning, and when it ends, bro, you don't leave the same. This anime is pure art, the kind of story that stays with you and haunts you, the Made in Abyss of psychology, the kind of thing that destroys you and makes you thankful for it. Takopi is not only the best anime of the year, it's an experience. Before ending, let's do justice and remember some names that, although they didn't enter this list, also shined strong this year. Among them, Kaiju number 8, which continues with absurd animation and incredible universe. Delicious Dungeon, which is conquering everyone with that light and creative humor. And Mushoku Tensei 2nd season, that came back showing how much the isekai genre can be deep when it's well done. All of them deserve a place in the hearts of otakus, no doubt. And that's it guys, that was the list of animes of the year until now. A mix of action, emotion, mysteries, and pure Japanese genius. Each one of these animes show that the world of anime keeps evolving, reinventing itself and surprising us in ways we never expect. But now I want to know from you, which of these animes was your favorite until now? Does Takopi really deserve first place, or would you put another one at the top? Leave your personal rank in the comments and I want to see the healthy fight rolling there, huh? If you like this video, you already know, hit the like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the bell so you don't miss the next videos because there's still a lot of good stuff coming. Thanks for watching until the end. Take care of yourself, go drink some water, and we see each other in the next video. I'm out.